Hello! My name is Tristan Bass and this is my first ever book haul. I'm so excited and I really hope you are too. Just a quick disclaimer, not all of the books in this book haul are from 2019. Some of them are from 2015, 2017, even 2012. They're books that at the time I didn't have the money, the time, or the interest to read them. So now I'm getting the chance to read them and I will be doing reviews on all of them. I'm so excited to get into this. Let's get started. First up on our list, Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. I'm so excited about this book. It's the fourth and the final book in my Stalking Jack the Ripper series, which, if you've seen my previous video, is one of my 5 top favorite series of all time. I'm absolutely heartbroken that the series is ending, and it's bittersweet because I'm so excited to read the new book, but I'm so sad to see my favorite characters go. This book was actually a gift from my best friend Gabby, who loves the series probably as much as I do. I don't know where she got it or how much she paid for it, but I absolutely am so excited to read this book. And can we just talk about how pretty that cover art is for a minute? Like, I love the gold and the dagger and the Ferris wheel and everything. I just love everything that's going on in this. Let's open it up and see if there's anything cool on the actual book itself real quick. Nope, just plain like the rest of them. So, on to the next one. The second book on our list is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. This one is one that I've been watching reviews and reading reviews and just kicking myself in the butt because it seems to be all kinds of things I love, like vampires, history, all kinds of cool stuff like that. I'm also super excited about the fact that I got it in a signed copy. I love it. I got this book at Half Price Books. I believe it was $16, and I'm really excited to read this. The cover art's beautiful. When you open it up, you have the map of the French Quarter, and on the front of the book is an awesome looking lion. So I'm really excited about this book, and I'm super excited to read it. Third on our list, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I'm so excited about this book. I've been watching the show and just generally loving the show. And when I found out that the show was based on a book, I was like, I have to get the book. I have to learn, like, the rockiness of the story. Like, I feel like, to me, books are the richness of what things come from, and then shows and movies are kind of the diluted afterwards. So I'm really excited to get to read this. I got it off of Amazon for like $13, and in shipping it got messed up a little bit. So I'm kind of sad about that. But I will be contacting Amazon and seeing if I can send them that one back and they'll send me a new one, or if I can get a refund or something. Because I do really want the book fixed. It breaks my heart when books aren't pristine, perfect condition. Next up on our list, Above by Leigh Bobbitt, however you say her name. This is one I haven't heard of, I haven't seen anywhere, just nothing. Like, I picked this book up at a place called Ollie's Bargain Hunt, or Ollie's Bargain City, or something like that. It was $4, and I loved the cover art of it. And I just thought that this girl right here was so pretty with her little wings. And when I read what it was about, I was super excited about it and I was super interested in it. So this is one I just kind of picked up that I hadn't really heard of or seen anything about and was kind of excited to read and interested in. Next up on our list, The Clockwork Scarab by Colleen Gleason. However you say her last name. I'm horrible about saying names. And if you're watching this, anybody who has published any of these books, I'm so sorry if I mess up your name. It is nothing against you. I just am terrible with names. But anyway, this is one I found at Half Price Books. I paid $11 for it. And I loved the cover art of it. And I kind of picked it up and was carrying it around in the store. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. You know, maybe I'll find a different book I like better. And I ran into a girl who had read the book and had read the whole series up until the point that it's just, I think, the last one. And she was like, oh, are you getting that? And I was like, I think so. I don't know yet. And she was like, well, you really should. It's a really good read. It's interesting. It's different than most books you read nowadays. And you should just pick it up. And so I kind of carried it around for a few more minutes. I was like, I don't know, maybe. And I ended up getting it because, I mean, look at that artwork. And a girl at the store told me it was one of her favorite books. How can you not try a book when someone says it's their favorite? That's my theory. Anyway, on to the next book. The Disappearances by Emily Bain Murphy. I'm so excited about this one because I have actually read 2 reviews on this, and both reviews were just pristine, 5-star. The book is amazing. The book is perfect. And I actually got this one at Ollie's as well. It was $5, I believe. And I'm really excited about it, but I'm also nervous to read it because I've heard it is very sad. So if you've read it, leave your thoughts down below. Next book on our list. The Merciful Scar by Rebecca St. James and Nancy Rue. Yeah, Rue is how I'm going to say that. This book is supposed to be very, very sad, but also the kind of book that anyone who has depression, bipolar, just anyone with mental health disorders, can't talk today, should probably read. And I'm really excited about this. I got this at Ollie's. It was $4 as well. And I'd never heard of it, but when I started looking it up and looking at what people were saying about it, a lot of people were saying it's a very good but very sad book. So I'm really excited about that one. Next on our list, Margaret Stavotter's The Raven Boys. This is one I've been looking at for a couple years now, and I just didn't know if I was going to get it. I've heard mixed reviews on it. It's either one of those you love, you hate, and I just didn't know about it. And then, you know, it's a whole series, so if I love the first one, I'm going to have to read the whole series. So I was kind of wary about getting it at first, but when I finally broke down and got it, I'm super excited about it. It's probably one of the highest of the ones on this list that I'm most excited about, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I said that properly. But I'm really excited to read this. And I'm hoping I love it so I can read the whole series. So, let's hope I do. Next is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. But this is one I've watched several reviews on, and I've looked up, and I've read reviews on Amazon and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot. I got this book off of Amazon. I believe it was $10. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe it was $10. Might have been $11. This one I got at Half Price Books. It was $12. And they had the first and the second one, and I grabbed the first one because I didn't want to grab the second one because it was also $12. And I wasn't ready to commit, even though that's not a lot of money for really good books. I wasn't ready to commit just in case I didn't like the whole series. But I did grab the first one, and it looks and sounds like a pretty decent book, so I'm excited about this one. Next up is one by one of my favorite all-time authors of all time, and that is Ellen Hopkins, The You I've Never Known. Ellen Hopkins has wrote many books that I've loved. Her style is very much poetry, more than it is just writing a novel. And that's one of the things that sets her apart to me, is she writes in a very poetic sense, but you get just as much as if you read a novel. Like, it's very deep, and her stuff is very nitty gritty. It's dark, because it gets into stuff that most people don't want to talk about, such as rape, drugs, stuff like that. So I'm really excited about this one. I've only read one review on it, and they said it was not as good as her others, but still really good. So I guess we'll find out. I will be doing a review on it, but on the back it says, I want to be Though sure of the truth of me, I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of semi-certainty, which is pretty much meaningless. So, and I love the cover art. I love the feel of it. If you can hear that. Next up on our list, The Magisterium by Jeff Hirsch. And I got this book at Ollie's as well. It was $5. And I'm super excited because I love the cover art. And it's one of those I was really interested in. So I actually picked up a copy for my best friend Gabby so we could read it together. And I love the cover art. I think it's so pretty. And it says, "Everything you've been told is a lie" on the back. And I thought that was pretty cool. And it's kind of surrounded by those same ravens. So that's one I'm also excited about. The final book on our list, and one I'm pretty excited about, is Days of Blood and Starlight by Leonie Taylor. Laney, I'm not sure. I'm sorry again. And I picked this one up because I had heard stuff about it from people in a book group that I used to be in. And I was really interested in it. And then I fell in love with the cover art, the way the girls' eyes look, how deep they are, the red, the pop of the red, everything about it. I just was super excited. I also got this book from Half Price Books. It was $13. And I got this one the same day that I got, I want to say, the Clockwork Scarab. I'm pretty sure I got them the same day. But I'm super excited to read all of these. And if any of them are, you want, or you interested in, I will be doing reviews on most of them, if not all of them. And I will be leaving links to the book down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in anything else, please subscribe and keep watching. Thanks. Bye!